Hello, welcome to the Well for our monthly soul challenge for April. We love doing these. It's just a small, short little up level for your spiritual, your soul growth. And we're super excited about the themes that we've been seeing. We were just talking about that. So encourage you to watch the March challenge, watch the February challenge, watch the January challenge, because it's a real journey. January was all about like up leveling your routine. February was about February was
Spirituality,
spirituality, up leveling spirituality, and then March was contributing. And so you'll see the themes also come through in our weekly readings. So anyway, let's jump into April and see what comes through. And
it's awesome. We have a lot of energy coming through in April. It's eclipse season. We have obviously spring, things get busier. So it's a potential month for a little more stress. Who knows?
Stress.
Spring is here. We're more active. We got more going on. All the balls in the air. And if you see this guy, he's just trying to really hold it all together. What we're going to try to guide on here is before you get to this point, or as you start to feel, I'm just struggling too much, I can't keep it all going. What do we do in response to that? And the first thing I pulled is moderation. This is just taking it down a notch, right? Don't go, it says avoid excess or extremes and live within reasonable limits. And the excess of taking on too much to do, or extremes of I took on too much to do and now I'm always feel like a boiling point and I'm ready to explode at any minute. I can't keep my emotions in line because I'm doing too much. Or I'm doing too much and I took too much on and I feel the weight of it and now the whole world's going to fall apart and I can't keep it going. That is the extremes we're talking about to avoid. We want to find that sort of even. Now things will go up and down, but we want to get as much as we can steady on that line as things start to shift and move for us. So,
and also like really the magnitude of what this reading is really about, right? Stress is really serious. So I just bringing in that
for our whole being,
our whole being. It's connected to disease, autoimmunity, post-traumatic stress disorder, complex stress disorder. Like these are very significant things. And so this reading is really about like shifting our relationship to stress.
Yeah. And I thought of too, just now while you were talking with this moderation card, that we could, start to journal a little bit and kind of, before it gets to that point, journal out. Oh, this is kind of feeling like that. What are my choices here? Like if that's how you process things, some people do it in meditation. Some people do it, with
talking,
intention, just clear intention of manifesting a new way. But when you're caught up in that, sometimes we can't see and we can't feel what's right for us. We don't have, our intuition's clouded, and
that's
our feelings, like we said, are like right on the edge, ready to snap and explode because we're not managing our internal alignment. So
it's really important in that space to separate fact from the experience of what's happening, because that's all interpretation. That can really help bring in what's coming next, which is, the moderation card.
Moderation and learning how to slow it down a little, maybe even break it down into parts and focus on one thing at a time. However it is that you can bring in moderation when the stress is climbing. This could be a stress in a relationship that isn't moving past a certain point, that's becoming more stressful for you than anyone else. Right. And that still takes go within, get your alignment right. The next card I got, I love because it brings a glimmer of hope in, among all that. And it says what the sunbeams have to show. This is from my Dreamer's Oracle. And it's just reminding you of allowing for a gentle approach that, you know, we've acknowledged that moving into a slower pace with moderation is going to help us stay more even keeled. But it doesn't really solve our problem, right? It doesn't solve the stress. And this is that little glimmer of light, of that hope that, you know, my answer's there. I'm on my way to finding that answer. It may be obscured, but when the little, you know, sunbeams shine through and let us know that, oh, you know, the answer's coming. The truth is being revealed. It will show itself up when I'm fully ready, or when the divine and everything comes into place in the right timing. But this isn't a card of action. It's a card of knowing your solutions there, the light at the end of the tunnel, but finding comfort in that, and then being able to settle back into your alignment, knowing you're headed toward the release of whatever that block was. And then I pulled Inner Voice, which is a highly intuitive card, right? There's a figure on the figure's third eye, and then on their crown is receiving all this energy coming from above, right? So this is a higher perspective way of managing the real world. And like we said, knowing the answers there is one thing, but being willing to hold your vision as it begins to take shape, and as it becomes closer and closer, is the key. And that's your inner alignment. And then I pulled Beyond Illusion. This is that same idea. You know, it's there. The transformation's coming. You may not see it, how it's going to happen or when, but holding that knowing. This is another intuitive. If you see that third eye is lit up on this figure as well. And then we have the added layer of the butterfly showing the transformation of this original energy. But what it takes is to kind of back off a little bit, chill out, get realigned, know the answer's there. You're not going to be stuck, you know, forever in this space of you know, not knowing, but allowing the timing to play out in the way it's meant to, just like the butterfly.
And also taking the blinders off, right? The Beyond Illusion, like stress can create myopic vision. It can create blinders. So taking the blinders off, opening up your capacity to, you know, bring in broader perspective, and trusting that transformation is happening.
It's not always easy to achieve that. I want to stress that too. It's not an easy practice, because we get stuck in our habits and in our where we focus. But it's possible, definitely, to transform that. So
which ties into last week's reading, which was about possibilities, right? Creating those possibilities. So okay, beautiful. Thank you.